everyone, welcome to another video about media. I am Tania, and here we begin. Today we're going to travel back in time to discover how movies were born and how film changed entertainment forever. Imagine a world without Netflix, YouTube, or even television. Hard to believe, right? Cinema began in the late 19th century, when inventors started experimenting with moving images. Two important pioneers were Auguste and Louis Lumière. In 1895, they organized the first public film screening in history. Their films were short, silent, and completely revolutionary. One famous film was Arrival of a Train at La Ciotat. Fun fact, many people were shocked because they thought the train was coming out the screen. Since movies had no sound, filmmakers had to become really creative. Live musicians played music during screenings to create emotions. Actors used exaggerated facial expressions and body language, while dialogue apparent of text cards between scenes. One of the greatest stars of silent cinema was Charles Chaplin. His movies mentioned comedy, emotions, and social messages. But cinema was about to change forever. And now Josué is going to explain how sound was finally introduced into movies and how it revolutionized the film industry.
Hi, my name is Josué. I'm going to talk about one of the biggest changes in cinema history, which was introducing of sound. During the silent film era, movies had no recorded dialogue, so actors used exaggerated expressions and a lot of body language to communicate emotions. This began in 1927 with The Jazz Singer, the first sound film. This innovation transformed the film industry. Audiences were amazed because for the first time they could hear actors speaking and singing and all of that things on screen. Those things on screen. Because of this, silent films slowly disappeared and studios began producing talkies. The introduction of sound also changed the careers of many actors, even if they had know the better accents or voices. They could talk and they could sing and they could do all those things. Overall, sound made movies more realistic and more emotional, and it marked the beginning of a modern cinema. Now I'm gonna talk about Hollywood's golden age. It began in the 30s and lasted until 50s. During this period of time, Hollywood became the center of the global film industry and produced hundreds of famous movies and creating many international stars. Stars like Marilyn Monroe or Humphrey Bogart, who became cultural icons during the war. Large studios controlled the industry and produced different types of films, including musicals, westerns, horror movies, comedies, and film noir like Spider Noir, right now in Prime Video, I think. Some of the most famous movies from this era were Gone with the Wind, Casablanca, and The Wizard of Oz. Creepy film. Creepy production of film, because the film was not creepy, I think. Hollywood's golden age is important because it helped shape modern cinema and established many storytelling techniques that are still used in movies these days. Yeah. Thank you for watching of cinema history. Bye.
My name is Luis Angel. Combination in English and cinema, color films, and special effects, explaining how cinema became more visually expressive. topics: introduction of Technicolor, better cameras and editing, the beginning of modern special effects, movies you can mention, Jace and Star Wars, modern and digital cinema, connect cinema history with today's movies. What about CGI and digital effects, 3D and IMAX movies, in streaming platforms, superhero franchises, examples, Avatar and Avengers in-game. You can also explain how streaming changed the way people watch movies. Thank you for your attention.